I find that when I listen to what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, there is less resistance to doing it. And when that happens, you just show up so much more. Good morning and welcome to another vlog. Today we're exploring the idea of self-discipline, and this is an idea or concept that I saw on YouTube. I saw the words and I was like, oh, that resonates, and I'm going to interpret that in a way that I want to. So what is self-discipline? For me, it sounds like it's something that you would do if you want to be disciplined, but you want to be flexible. So for example, in the past week, I have been doing Pilates every single day, and it's been hard. I accidentally bought a hard program, and I didn't want to waste the money, so I still kept doing it. But today, I didn't feel like doing it. So instead of pushing myself and forcing myself to do something I absolutely do not want to do, I had yoga. I fell back into something that I'm comfortable with, and it is beneficial for me, for my body, but it's not as hard. So I'm still being disciplined with my habits and routines, but instead of forcing myself to do something hard like the Pilates workout I bought, I'm just replacing it with yoga. And what happens when you do this is that you don't fall off your habits or your consistency because you are still doing something for yourself. So the trust that you have built in yourself will be maintained. You're not going to fall off your consistency and then give up on yourself. So that is the point of it. Today is not going as productive as I want it to be, but we're just going to make the most of it. I'm going to be sitting in the room today so that I can actually focus and hopefully get a lot of things done today. We're going to be traveling in 4 days, so I need a lot of things done before my trip. For example, emptying my phone and scheduling my YouTube vlog for when I'm there, so I'm not constantly creating content while I'm actually there and I'm actually having fun while still creating content, because content creation is fun. So that's what I'm doing today. We'll start with emptying my phone because that has been bugging me for a while now. So about an hour has passed. It's time for me to make lunch. So we're gonna continue this hopefully after, but I made a lot of progress. I'm very happy. So let's go. Alright, I'm back from lunch and a bit of a nap. Now we're back at our desk and we are going to work because we have self-discipline. And one thing that I really like about this whole self-discipline approach is the idea of being able to work whenever you want and also work on the things that you want according to your time. So before, what I would have done is just kind of force myself to work, suffer through the hunger until I do everything that I needed to. There are hard deadlines, there are things that I need to do. But because I'm in this privileged position of being able to choose on what to work on, when to work, etc., I really need to take advantage of that. So I try to listen to my body, I try to listen to my intuition, I try to listen to what do I feel like doing right now, because I find that when I listen to what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, there is less resistance to doing it. I don't feel like I'm being forced to do the things that I want. And when that happens, you just show up so much more authentic or in flow, or it's just like you're in your natural element. And that's how I want to show up in my everyday. It's like, am I showing up in my natural element in every single thing that I'm doing? And that is the hard part. In the meantime, I'm going to continue editing my video, and then in about an hour after I work on this, I'm going to try to go for a walk because it's a lovely weather outside, no matter how negative degrees it is. See you.
You hold our future in your hands. I hope we make it longer than a day. I can't help showing my emotions.
Alright, so I spent the last an hour and a half figuring out how to do this whole Instagram thing, my workflow for Instagram. It is very confusing, very frustrating, because it's a whole different ball game and I'm a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. It's frustrating, but we are going to move on from it. So when I'm feeling down and feeling a little frustrated, basically have negative energy, I try to stay away from that and I actually move. So I'm too cold. I'm too cold to go outside. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the Pilates exercise that I missed this morning because I refused to wake up. So that's what we're doing. I'm actually going to do that. So I just got from a walk with my husband and I feel so much better. So that's another thing when it comes to disciplining yourself. You have to find play in between the things that you are supposed to do that are good for you, that you are doing to build your dreams. But play is so important. So finding time for going for a walk or watching a movie or doing so many things. Anyways, so I'm about to do some work now. But I don't want to do like a focus work, so what I'm gonna do is multitask, even though in reality that's not really a thing. So what I'm gonna do is work on the counter and then I'm gonna have Grey's Anatomy in the background while I do some work. Okay, so I finished all my tasks for YouTube for today. I'm pretty proud of what I have worked so far for today. I still have plenty of energy and I'm just going to eat dinner and then maybe wind down for the night. But overall, self-discipline, I totally recommend it if you have the energy too. And I will see you in Medellin.